This is Big Skinny of Longhorn Country, and recently I had the chance to sit down with Brandon Rhyder and talk to him about his brand new single, Under the Lights, on Friday night. What a great song. Here's what he had to say about it.
What's up, buddy?
It's Big Skinny. How you doing, brother?
I'm good. How you doing?
I am good, man. I wanted to talk to you for a couple of minutes about your new single.
Sounds like a winner to me.
I bet it does. I was listening to that tune, and man, it takes me right back to Friday nights and football games. And me and my wife, she raised 4 girls that were cheerleaders, so we spent a lot of time on the football field on Friday nights watching a lot of bad football.
Yeah.
What was the inspiration behind that song?
Buddy, I got, my son is about to be a junior in high school, and he has always loved the game of football. From the time he was a little boy, we started playing flag football, and after flag, we got the moms convinced that by the 3rd grade we should be playing Pop Warner football, and so we went through all that, and then we get into junior high and playing through the 7th and the 8th grade and get as a freshman, and my son was, he just always waited for this moment to play under the Friday Night Lights. And so, it just was something that is a natural thing as a father. I didn't work last year on Fridays, and I don't plan on working on Fridays as long as, my kids are involved in sports. I'm not going to miss that part of it. And there is just something special about, the ambiance of high school football. It's just the electric feel in the air, whether it's a small town where they roll up the carpets and shut down all the businesses, and that's what matters for those 3 hours right there. That Friday night football light is what counts.
So were you drawing off of some of your own experience?
Oh man, I grew up in the band. I didn't get to play football,
okay.
So I wasn't big enough.
I wasn't either.
I didn't grow.
I wasn't either. I weighed about $110, man.
So, you got, the Friday Night Lights, the band, the fans on their feet, all of the things that the song says. That's what makes Friday Night Lights. It's not just the football players out there on the field. It's the fans. It's the band. It's the cheerleaders, like you had with your daughters. It's the special moment that it kind of brings everybody together, and nothing else matters for a short 3-hour span. And I think that's something that's really neat and celebrated, and man, I know my son can't wait for this year. He's working out hard. I know there are a lot of kids out there that are working out hard trying to get ready for fall football. Another thing that is really fun to me with this is that through the years I've been attracted to a couple of different groups, and they to me, and one of them for me is high school coaches, just coaches in general. It's so much, oftentimes I'm not a thanked position. And if I look at some of my friends, especially at the high school level, and the amount of time that they put into what they do, the amount of hours that they spend up at the field house. And if you think about it, you go out and let's say you play a away game on a Friday night and you're 2 hours out. You don't get back until after midnight. Coaches get together in a lot of situations, start watching film that night. And then they're back up there that next morning when all the boys are coming in to watch film with them and try to fix what, whatever ailed them that night and get ready for the next week. It's just it's amazing in the amount of time. And not just that, but also the amount of influence that they have on our young men. And I think that's in many situations is a very, very positive effect that they have on our young men, to teach them about, not just winning, but defeat, to teach them about, how hard work pays off, to teach them about the value of teamwork, to teach them what it means to be a team player and to put the work in to get there. So it's just all of the above. I think it just fits perfectly. I think it's going to be a really great single. We're getting it out there right now so we can kind of get everybody primed up before two-a-days start in August. And I'm just in love with the game. I love the time of year, and it's going to be a special treat to watch my son play.
I'm going to tell you something, brother. You're talking about high school football coaches, and I've got a brother-in-law that he's a retired high school football coach, and you have not watched any football game, college, professional, until you've watched it with a high school football coach. Because they're going to tell you everything. They're going to give you every play, what should have happened, what shouldn't have happened. They're going to break it all down for you. It's like watching with John Madden 24/7, man.
I know, man. And you can't blame them. They love it. It's in their blood. And you got to love it, too. I think you got to love, mentoring. You've got to love all of the different aspects of what it takes to be a coach. And, film study and being able to be that armchair quarterback for your brother-in-law. That's part of it.
I'll tell you something else too. You did say it was a thankless job, but a lot of these coaches, most of them, they're teaching classes as well. I know some of my best memories, even though I wasn't a high school football jock, was some of the coaches that taught us along the way that were very good teachers and very good mentors, and still remember those guys to this day.
Absolutely. I mean, I had Coach Pickens. I had Coach Reed. I had, I can sit here and name them off just like you're talking about that were, part of my life in the classroom. So you're exactly right. They do. They have a lot of responsibility that they have on their shoulders. And, so many times it's not just the players that they end up being mentors to, but others in the classroom. And, I love the message of this song. I love what it speaks about, what it stands for. It's just a special time of year and a special time in all of the kids' lives. No matter whether you're, playing on that football field or you're on the sidelines or you're the cheerleader or you're the moms and the dads in the stand. It's just a really special time.
Well, just listening to the song, and I've listened to it several times since you sent it to me, just listening to the song, it's got me hyped up for football season again, and it can't come quick enough. I hate the summertime. I'm going to be one to say it. I can't stand Texas summers. I've been here my whole life. I always look forward to fall in football, and this song definitely makes me want it to be here a little quicker.
Well, it's one of my favorite times of year. Just like you, I'm not a big fan of that Texas heat in the summer, and I think we're in for a long, hot summer. So once those fall lights come on and the temperatures start going down a little bit, we start getting into, again, one of my favorite times of the year, high school Friday night football. And it's going to be a really special next 2 years for me, watching my son get to play and fulfill some of his dreams that he's been chasing since he was a little bitty boy, looking up to these boys.
And you get a chance to live vicariously through him, man. What could have been?
I mean, that's it. Well, no, I think the great part of being a father is getting to live and remember some of your childhood dreams. I played football up until high school, and then I didn't play in high school. So, I never had the size. I didn't grow until my senior year. But I still love the game.
Yes, sir.
I still have a passion for it.
Yes,
and
sir.
so to watch my son be able to hit that growth spurt early and be able to have such a passion for the sport is, it's a special time.
I tell you, man, my mom wouldn't let me play because I was like you. I was like 110 pounds my senior year, or actually from about my freshman year up until my senior year, about 110 pounds. She said they would break me in half, so she wouldn't let me play. So,
Lies, mama.
I outgrew that, man. I can't stop eating now. I'm putting on the pounds now. Introduce this song. We're fixing to play it for you.
Hey, this is Brandon Rhyder, and this is my new single called Under the Lights on Friday night.
Dusty runs the local bank. Suit and tie man who would think he'd catch anything that was thrown his way. Hell, that boy always sure could play. Now Morgan works steady steer the ship, selling cars to making spit. 3 years, only one to beat. Now it's 2 rings, 4 kids, and sore knees. Oh, there was a time when we all shine. You follow those horns and tell lies as the sun slowly faded right out of sight. It was a place where memories were made. It was so much more than the game. The fans on their feet, the band eyes.